tell you what Streetline is. We're essentially a smart parking company. Essentially, Streetline goes out and lays out sensors on the ground in each parking spot. Those sensors then have something called a mesh network laid out as well. It's like a Wi-Fi network. And those sensors detect the presence of a car. So when a car comes in at 9:02, within 40-50 seconds, we know that there's a car there. That information then comes to Streetline, and it's then pushed out to a range of different stakeholders and users. So we send the information to cities in order for them to manage that space better. We also send the information to consumers, so for them to be able to find parking. So whether that's on our app called Parker, whether it's into in-car navigation, which will happen soon, they can make mobile payments instead of putting coins in the meter. So it's really rethinking the entire parking experience for the cities, universities, for consumers, and then as well as merchants. Parking is a real estate asset. There's a significant amount of real estate in a city that's dedicated to parking. There are more cars coming into place, and it doesn't matter whether it's an EV car or a hybrid car. A car is a car, and a car only does two things. It moves, and when it stops, it parks. And so cities need to be able to manage that resource much more intelligently. There's revenue associated with that spot. There's the revenue that you pay when you park, and there's also the tickets that you get when you don't pay. So by providing data and information to the city, we allow them to manage that space much more intelligently. So we don't really sell the sensors. It's more of a software as a service type of model. So there's an upfront cost of deploying the sensors, and then there's a monthly fee, and it depends on the volume, if you will. So it's anywhere from $12, $14, $15, $16 per month per space. In 2011, I think we closed 10 or 11 deals, net new cities, locations. Last year we did 30, right? We add 28 or 30 new locations. So that's almost doubling in terms of the locations. And I say locations because it's a combination of cities and universities, as well as train stations. So our hope is essentially it doesn't matter whether it's a hospital, a university, on the street, a garage. If there is a parking issue, there's a congestion issue, or the city or university wants information to think about how to manage it better, we can go deploy there.